Valley Club, an update next week has been confirmed. We have a date for you in this video. There are 5 new characters, 4 new silhouettes, and we got an update on the alpha raids. Do not build your web warriors. Do not build your axemen. We also have a Morgan Le Fay's event coming back next week. It is coming back with a leaderboard, so get ready. We're talking all about that in this video, plus all of the blog posts, all the charts, all the calculations. And if you're ready for that, Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. We have an extra large blog post to cover. We have 5 new silhouettes for you to guess on. And if this is your first time here on the channel, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. Blog reviews, news updates. We have question and answer videos, gameplay, everything to help you in Marvel Strike Force. But before we get to the blog post, let's talk about this new image that was just dropped on social media last night. We have Tiger there. We have silhouettes of 4 other characters that are coming to the game. I do want to know your guesses in the comments. Now, I can't say anything because I do know who these characters are. And in a totally unrelated note, I have 2 videos dropping tomorrow on Saturday. Normally, we don't drop videos on Saturday, but we got 2 coming out tomorrow. But one of the things that I did like here, with the previous silhouette image, we were able to up the brightness and we were able to see who these characters are. Well, look at what they did here. They caught us. Just nice try. So even upping the brightness won't let you know who these characters are. Now it's time to look at the advanced copy of the blog post, looking to battle plan for September 16th through the 22nd. We do have Morgan Le Fay's Pestilence Scourge event coming back on the 18th. Hard chapters of Nexus 3, 4 is coming on to 18th as well. We have an alliance-wide event based on Crucible battles, and if you're using Masters of Evil, you're gonna get a few extra points there. And Agatha Harkness Blitz is coming if you don't have that part of that dark hold team. Make sure you blitz for her. On September 21st, they're gonna have some orb offers for Black Cat. Maybe that is gonna be her awakened abilities. We also have a event based on blitz battles, spending power cores, associated web event where you can earn more blitz credits. Looks very similar to this event that is going on for the Strange Divination of Ronin. Based on a lot of blitzing, some good rewards if you are willing to blitz. However, this one looks like it's a little more challenging. We might not be able to get those Armory 18 orbs unless you're spending a bunch of power cores. Double XP, that is great. We have a supernatural blitz for Quick Rumble, and Photon next week is going to be added to the Basic, Ultimates, Mega Premium, and the Supply Store. Kang is going to replace Cersei as one of the featured characters in the Premium Orbs. That is good. Cersei's been farmable for so long. And Miss Marvel Hardlight also being added to the bumps. Agatha being removed from the Mega Orbs. I know there was some pushback from some of the envoys about this, because there's some older characters that have not been removed yet. Agatha being removed is not a great thing for newer players, even though she is farmable. But I hope they go back on this. Hopefully by the time the blog post goes live, there is some changes on this. All right, so the information on the Pestilence Scourge events. The team has decided to run all the Horseman events one final time with their original structure, including the rank rewards and a leaderboard. And my guess on this, they couldn't figure out how to change the rewards, so that's why I think they're delaying it. What it says, the Horseman Parade begins on September 18th. Morgan Le Fay's Pestilence Scourge event. Power up your team's roster. Don't miss these events. So for this, again, you're going to need to power up your web warriors. So just build them up for this event. Don't build them up for anything else. And your Dark Hunters will also work in this event along with the rest of these nodes if you don't have Morgan Le Fay unlocked. We have an alliance-wide event based on Cosmic Crucible. The mission calls on commanders to team up with your alliance and get Cosmic Crucible battle wins. So a little different how they're structuring these 2 events coming up next week, but they're similar to the Strange Divination of Ronin that we got. There's also based on Crucible wins, also Blitz, but they're separating these 2 out. Now, you have to do this with your alliance, and you're going to get more points by using the Masters of Evil at 5 or at 7 stars, and get even more points by grabbing fragments of the Allied Supply Orb, which is going to be on the web and offers. Tarot cards are in line, so let's go look at the charts for these. And what we see here is you're getting 1,000 points per Crucible battle. You're getting that for your entire alliance, so multiply that by 24 over the 3 days, assuming you're getting all 6 wins. Hopefully you're getting all 6 wins. You multiply that by 6 as well. Allied Supply 2 orb fragments. It says we're going to get that on the web, so probably some free web claims, some web store claims, and then you're getting additional points by using Masters of Evil. You're getting additional points by using Masters of Evil at 5 stars, and even more by using them at 7 stars. So let's go take a look at some of the basic numbers here. And what we see, the Topple Tribunal is a 3-day alliance event. Milestone 14 is where you need to shoot for. That is going to get you all of your tarot cards. That is 368,000 points. Now, if your entire alliance gets all their wins, which with some of these new Secret Defender teams, it's going to be a little more challenging, but assuming everybody gets all their wins, 6 wins every Crucible match, you're getting 3 days of Crucible battles, 24 alliance members. That's 1,000 points per battle. That is 432,000 points. All right, so if you win with Masters of Evil, 100 points times 5 Masters of Evil, 24 alliance mates, 3 battles, 36,000 points. If you have them at 5 stars, that is an additional 72,000 points, which means if you add your Masters of Evil battles, Masters of Evil, we add 5 stars. Now, you do need to win with your Masters of Evil. So if you're going to lose, quit out for the points. I think at this point, it is more important to get these milestones rather than just trying to rank up on Crucible. With all of this stuff, that is 540,000 points. Now, you can get more points for this if you have any Masters of Evil at 7 stars and you're winning those Cosmic Crucible battles. But 540,000 points gets you to milestone 17. And normally with these events, you could get to the 19th milestone, the one right before the last milestone, as a free-to-play player. So I'm assuming there's some other points that we could get for this, but milestone 19 is where you are able to get to free-to-play. Milestone 20 is not available free-to-play like a lot of these other events. Right, Strange Divination Mockingbird. So it's like the Rona event that is going on right now as me recording this, but it's going to be a little different. So you need to engage in blitz battles. So you just need to play them. You don't need to win them, which is good. You're going to need to get these conjuration orb fragments. Use power chords as you see fit. That is your scoring methods for this. And Doctor Strange is calling on the power of Eye of Agamotto, causing character cooldowns. This is big. 2 hours is going to 1 hour. So instead of doing all your blitz battles, all your blitz rotations in 16 hours, you could do them in 8 hours now if you're really dedicated to this. Cap is still set at 8 per day, so it's not going up. It's just going to be the shortened time between rotations. So you can take advantage of the special cooldown to increase your blitz milestone attacks. I'm thinking this is a test from Scopely to see how the community reacts to this. If they enjoy this, or maybe it's Scopely making their numbers to continue with this 1 hour cooldown. If the community doesn't like it, if they're not making as much money from this, they're probably going to bring it back to 2. So give them your feedback, positive or negative. Let them know in a constructive way how you feel about these 1 hour timers. The high value payout items are tarot cards, Mockingbird Divination spell. That is the meta item for the monthly event. It is going to begin on September 21st, so prepare your watches, and there is an associated web event. So before we look at all the calculations, let's look at what we need to do for the web event. You're going to need to earn blitz credits. That's pretty much it. So if you're going to be grinding on this one for all of those blitz wins, you should get enough blitz credits from this web event. So the web event, pretty simple. You're going to need to earn a bunch of points from these from blitz battles. It shouldn't be a problem if you're really grinding for the major event, but you're getting tarot cards. And if you do all of these milestones, there are 4,000 conjuration orb fragments. That is a big thing for this event right here, the Strange Divination Mockingbird. So 75 points per blitz. That is capped. That is capped at 75,000 points. So the scoring is exactly the same as the Ronin event. You're getting more points for battling in blitz with Archangel, Nemesis, Dark Beast. You're getting point breaks at 5 stars and 7 stars. You're also getting points for earning conjuration orb fragments. We do have some of those from the web milestones. You're probably also getting them from free claims in the store as well. I did not use them in the calculations for this because we're not sure what they're going to do with that. Also, spending power chords, you're getting 7 points per power chord spent. And every battle after the cap battle, after you reach a cap, so that is 1,000 blitz battles, you're getting 25 points per blitz. So about a little over 1,000 points per rotation for that. Let's go take a look at the numbers because this does not look as easy to get to that big ticket item. So pretty simple. The complex conjurations, the 4-day web milestones, 4,000 conjuration orb fragments, and the Strange Divination for Mockingbird. Solo event, 4 days. Some of the points that you want to get, 68,000 will get you the Mockingbird Divination spell. That is your big ticket item. If you want to do the bare minimum on this event, this is where you need to get to. So if you don't like this blitz grinding, shoot for milestone 14, you should be good. You want all the character shards. And if we look at these character shards, it has some good character shards here. Firestar is pretty good, but we have Cyclops there. We got a 7-star Magneto there. We have a Miss Marvel Hardlight if you're grinding for some of these later milestones there. A milestone 18 will get you all of your character shards, Miss Marvel Hardlight, Firestar, and then all those Cyclops shards there. And if you want milestone 19, those 10 armory, 18 orb fragments, I am not sure it's possible unless you're spending a lot of power cores. So again, your first 1,000 blitz battles, that is 100,000 points, 75 per the before the cap, and 25 just you're getting that. So before you hit that cap, 100 points per blitz battle. That is based on 20 rotations, 50 teams, and 5 rotations per day. That is what it's going to take to get you these 100,000 points. If you have Archangel, Nemesis, Dark Beast at 5 stars, that's an additional 6,000 points. You have them all at 7 stars, that's an additional 15,000 points. The 4,000 Conjuration Orb Fragments from the web is 4,000 points, which if you add all these up to 100,000 points, Archangel, Dark Beast, 7 stars, Conjuration Orb Fragments, that is 125,000 points. That'll get you to milestone 17. At milestone 17, you're getting some pretty good stuff there. You're still gonna have to blitz if you want to get to milestone 18 for those Miss Marvel Hardlight shards. But there's a 42,000 point difference if you want to get to milestone 19 and those 10 armory, 18 orb fragments. So that is a 42,000 point difference. And just like the Strange Divination Ronin event, you have 34 possible rotations in this event. That is 32 over those 4 days times 8. Plus you have 2 between when this event goes live and when the cap resets. So 34 possible rotations, time 50 shards, or 5 times 50 save squads. That is 1,700 blitz battles. At 700 times 25 points, that's an additional 700 after you reach those 1,000 for those big points there. 700 times 25, that is only 17,500 points. Now that is assuming you're not using any energy, which you probably will, so you could probably score a little more than this. But if you take that difference, the 1,750, to try to get to that milestone, that is 24,500 difference after you do those max blitz battles, which means to make the difference up with power cores, that is 3,500 power cores spent over 4 days. So look at that, see if that's worth it for you to spend all those power cores. But just to put that in perspective, if your alliance is doing these incursion raids, doing them daily, that's probably about 4 days worth of these orbs. And like we said, we have a quick Rumble Blitz next week. Supernatural is the featured team. XP Throttle bonus event. This is great for all commanders that are not yet at level 95, so get your experience up. Barracks rules update. So after reviewing feedback from the community, we'll be reverting the room rules that we made for Alliance War. The update will go live on September 18th during the next war. We'll specifically be reverting the game behavior and in-game text to match what we originally published in the blog was previously live in the game. So I'm not sure if something happened that changed this or this was the previous season's rewards, but what's going to happen now, the barracks playing offense up, the defending war-ready allies, that applies to adjacent rooms as well, and war-ready mutant allies are going to get an additional offense up. So let me know your thoughts on that in war. I'm not sure if that makes a difference to me one way or the other, because pretty casual with war, but if you're hardcore war, what does this mean for you? Let me know in the comments. All right, version 7.4 release, updates on hard node chapters. All right, here's your plan for the week. The team wanted commanders to be aware of the upcoming version 7.4 release is not on the typical Wednesday or sometimes Tuesday, but instead is targeted for Monday, September 18th, approximately 12 p.m. Pacific time. This may affect the start of your Cosmic Crucible attacks, so be sure to plan accordingly. Messages will appear in-game, alerting you 24 hours in advance of this maintenance. And as a result of this schedule change, the new Nexus Hard Campaign Chapter 3 will go live on the same day as this release, and that is where you could farm Union Jack and Titania. Alpha Raid updates. The team is working on a new Alpha Raid after receiving feedback from Envoys and the player's voice movement. And this was based on a data mine saying that Web Warriors and the Axemen would be required at Gear Tier 16 to complete this node, which got a lot of backlash from the community because those are not great characters. The Axemen take a lot of these uniques for characters, so it looks like they are reverting that. They're taking more time to make sure the raid feels rewarding, worth the investment the players when it's released. It takes some time, but the team will let know when more information is available. So I guess if the community was liking the Web Warriors and Axemen in these raids, we could have gotten more raid bonuses right away. Because even the Gamma raids, even if you're not able to complete that, the rewards at 60% are still better than the rewards for the level 4 at 100%. So I hope they add this sooner rather than later, and then they could change the tags and requirements after that, or maybe not. Maybe say there will be adding tags or something like that. I want the rewards though. Just give me the rewards. All right, it is Free Claim Friday. Tarot cards, Mockingbird shards, and campaign energy, and of course, everything in the blog post is subject to change. So now you're up to date on everything official coming to Marvel Strike Force next week. We do have some videos coming out tomorrow that you may want to watch. But thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It is free for you. It helps out the channel. And if you want to check out what are the best characters to farm right now in Marvel Strike Force, make sure you check out the video up there. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.